All right, I wanted to do another video on graphing lines, an additional one, not to replace it. We've already gone through the idea of when you have slope-intercept form, you just really need the slope and the y-intercept. Sometimes you don't have it written in slope-intercept form, but it's still the equation of a line. It could just be a horizontal line, like y equals blah, 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 or some number. And it could be a vertical line, where x is equal to some number. I then went on to show how you could have something in point slope form and use the point and the slope from that form to write the equation of the line. Let me go ahead and add an example here of, I want to add an example here of when we have something like, and I'm grabbing this from Alex here, something in standard form, like negative 4x plus 3y equal to negative 12. Well, I would suggest you putting this in slope-intercept form. So let's just make this go to slope-intercept form. We did this before, so I'm going to move kind of quickly. Let me get the x's away because my goal is to get y by itself. I want it to look like this. So I need y by itself. So let me get rid of this thing. I'll have 3y is equal to 4x minus 12. Divide everything by 3. So y is going to equal 4/3 x. That's a 3 minus 4. So with that in hand, I can go ahead and sketch the equation of a line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I go down to negative 4 on the y-axis. Right here. There's 1 point. Then I need to go up 4 and to the right 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right here. And I can draw my line. All right, so sketching the equation of a line is not that difficult as long as you understand the slope-intercept form. There was another question on one of the homeworks where I ask you to write the equations for vertical lines, horizontal vertical lines through a point, negative 2, negative 3. So if I write that as an example, I'm saying given negative 2, negative 3, I want the equation of a line that is horizontal. So there is a line that goes through this point. There is a point somewhere. I could draw a vertical line through that point, or through that point, I can draw a horizontal line. I want the equations of those two lines. So if I want to do the horizontal, for example, I know that the equation is y equals something. If I wanted to do vertical, I know that the equation is going to be x equals. And I'm getting that simply from what we talked about before. If it's horizontal, then I'm going to get y equals. If it's vertical, I'm looking for x equals. So if it's horizontal, it's y equals. Well, what does y equal? Well, in this thing, y equals negative 3. And in this thing, x equals negative 2. So if I were to sketch this first one at y equals negative 3, I know I'm going to have a horizontal line. If I were to sketch this one at x equals negative 2, I would have a vertical line. So I'm making it seem a little more simple, but I don't want you to overthink it. Slope-intercept form helps you make things easier. If it's not slope-intercept form, if it's the equation of a horizontal or vertical line, that's not that difficult. You just have to remember that horizontal lines are y equals, vertical lines are x equals. And if you can't remember why, go back and check out this video that I did before, the first one on graphing lines. All right. I think with that, you should be good.